Hi, what can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get a toasted 12 grain bagel with urban garlic cream cheese? That's everything.
Total's at the bottom of the screen. Grab on up.
Good morning, my name is Mike and welcome to my channel, and today's going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. It's extremely windy. You can see we've got these windmills behind us, and that's because I am on top of the world. I am in a place called Bruce County. It's bright and early on a Saturday morning, and I don't really plan on going yard sailing today. Instead, what happens is a friend of mine bought a farm, and they want me to go in there and appraise the contents or give them an idea on how to sell it. So I've been doing this for about 25 years, selling online, just flipping stuff in general. And my parents have owned a couple of antique stores. So I've always been around this kind of business. I've sold antiques, I've sold boats, artwork, everything. Just pretty much everything. Mainly what I sell now is I sell a lot of used tech. And I do okay with that, but I still like selling antiques and tools and stuff like that. So here we are. We are way up north. Well, north for me, might be south for someone else. And we're gonna go, if they'll let me film it, check out this barn and see what's inside it. So join me on the journey, and let's see if we can make these people some money. All right, oh, and thanks for watching. Recording? All right, we're good. So I'm leaving the house now. I've been there the better part of an hour and a half, and they let me videotape the shed, and there's nothing inside that house. The house is the teardown. You see the house there? So they let me go inside the shed. The house itself was a teardown. All right, let's get out of here somehow. I'm completely lost. Okay, so long story short, I've been there the better part of an hour and a half. The husband did not want me to record anything inside the house, which makes perfect sense. I can understand his reasoning. I went for a little tour through the shed, so you caught that on film, on camera. Went back into the house, and it's mostly, there's a lot of, well, they got rid of all the clothing. There's some nice old furniture. There was a lot of glassware, really cool looking glassware. And I'll show you what I got here in a second. We'll take a peek at it. I paid $150 for everything I got. Now I got a brand new cool looking coffee machine. I think the wife will like that. I got a Sony Walkman. I got a, what else did I take? Oh yeah, this cool little 3D viewer thing. And I got a NEO-GEO video game system. And I just threw money at it, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get my money out of it, because it's a beautiful, cool looking system. I don't know if it works, but there's also some nice Nintendo games in there. So let's take a look at that, go through it. I'm going to pull over up here somewhere so we can go through it all. And yeah, we'll find the comparables, we'll see what the value is and that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to start heading home. And oh shit, squirrel. Fucking wildlife is everywhere on these roads. Dude, I would gladly donate if you can do change. Sure. You got 2 20s in there and I'll give you a 50. Car wash or yard sale? End credits after this yard sale. Let's go take a look. We are in Wasaga Beach, by the way. I love this town. Okay, so we're 5 for this and $1.50 each. So I spent $8 on these. The ice cream truck's for my kid. The little mini thing is just who knows what that's for. And I'm curious what I might get for this Johnny Lightning model. Okay, so here's the final haul of today. So this I bought earlier at a garage sale. I paid $1.50 each for those cars. They're not, well, that's about all they're worth. This Johnny Lightning model, I paid $5 for the box. It's brand new. I think it might get not much more than $5. We'll see. It has writing on it. It might get 10 or 15 bucks. Now let's go back to this in a second. Now I also bought this here. So this Williams-Sonoma box. Now this has this brand new coffee plunger in it, this French roast. I might just keep that for myself. We'll see. It's not really worth much more than $10 or $20. But there's these mugs. There's 4 of these brand new mugs, and these are all Williams-Sonoma mugs. As you see, petit dîner, little dinner, jeu d'extraordinaire croissant café au lait. All right, small breakfast. So I guess it means they're breakfast mugs. There's 4 of them. Now here's the NEO-GEO itself, and it has the power adapter. It has the TV cable right here, as you can see. 2 controllers, which seem to be complete in good condition. A little minor cracking on this ball. I'm okay with that. I don't know what this is. It says Game Boy Power or something. Game Boy something. We shall leave that alone. Remote control for a laser disc, Pioneer laser disc. That's an oddball. That might be worth a few bucks. Sony VHS, maybe 10, 20 bucks. Sony Walkman. Empty cartridge. This is also empty. There's these 2 games here, so Legend of Link and Legend of Zelda. There's this Castlevania game or Transylvania game, whatever it's called, but it's all in Japanese. This is empty, nothing, no cartridge in there. There's this crazy adapter with the Chinese writing on it, so I don't know what that's worth. There's this other game here called Darwin 4081 by Sega. Is this for a Sega Genesis or is this for a Nintendo? I don't know. What else did I say there was here? This is a regular, that's another NES power supply. NES RF adapter, which is good because I have an NES downstairs. I don't have the adapter, so that might come in handy. So that's that batch. And then there's these games here too. Iron Sword for the NES. So this is the NEO-GEO Top Players Golf. NEO-GEO Baseball Stars Professional. with the manual and the game. That should get pretty good money. NEO-GEO Riding Hero, same thing, manual and game. NEO-GEO Sengoku, same thing, game and manual. So that might do okay for value as well. We'll find out in a week or two. But what also really caught my eye are some of these manuals. So there's a Sega Revenge of Shinobi. There's a Rocky for the Sega manual. And Sega Video Game System manual. Oh, that belongs to this. Rambo 3. Altered Beast. In French of all things. That's Canadian. And then there's this cool little thing. This is a Sega poster for... Is that Altered Beast 2? Golden Axe. Golden Axe cartridge, 16-bit cartridge, that's a poster. Cool, someone might like that. So that's the haul right there. What do you think? So I have $160 tied into that, plus gas and time. So and we didn't go over this thing. This is the 3D camera, L'Oreal Mark II 3D camera. I don't know if you know what it does or if it works. $3D stereo Mark II camera. Who knows? Might be another 40 or 50 bucks on eBay. So that's a lot. What do you think? Think I did okay? Think Gary Vaynerchuk could be happy with that, with his whole Trash Talk series? Let me know. I'm curious to get your opinion on it. Okay, well, I guess this is the end of the video. And you've stuck it out this far. I really appreciate that. If you have the time, go check out my eBay store. The link is down below. It is consignmentsales-ca, because the website is actually called consignmentsales.ca. And like I said, I've been doing this 20 years easy, just selling stuff for people. And I have a lot of experience and I'm good at it. So I hope you come back in a few days or in a week or two and we'll see what we sold this lot for. And until then, thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, I am easy and I do appreciate your feedback. And hit that subscribe button. And let's chat again. I really appreciate you coming out with me. Thanks again. Okay, moment of truth. NEO-GEO's plugged in here. Hopefully the cables are right in the back. Power on for the TV. What version of what HDMI plug it is. I don't have a game in there, so let's just see what happens. Power on. Don't know if this is actually doing anything. Game control, is that the right one? But see, I'm not seeing any kind of light on here or here. Wouldn't these light up if they were getting power? You'd think that these would light up. Is there any lights on them? I don't see any. I also don't see any lights on here. I see headphone, volume. I don't see any actual lights. Is this thing getting power?